press you a little bit on what kind of industries will benefit from this? Is it just going to be research and development, or will there be any manufacturing?
So of course certainly the nature of the program, and a big difference from the previous program, is that based on the current requirements, it does need to be very heavily focused in the defense sector and related to certainly the procurement at hand, or more targeted towards Finnish national security interests. So it does run the gamut all the way from technology collaboration, R&D opportunities, as well as some manufacturing opportunities. A significant focus, as I mentioned, on the life cycle support of the platform and transferring the technology, the know-how, really through our partnerships here locally, and making sure that they can sustain the platform on their own. But so it really does run the whole breadth and scale of opportunities, but primarily focused on the defense industry.
Can you give an approximation of how many jobs the Super will bring to Finland, or what the turnover will be for Finnish industry?
Well, the value of the program is 30% of the contract value. So if you're looking at a $10 billion program, then you're talking about roughly $3 billion, which was the magic number that we had to hit last time too. And we had no problem meeting this number. We delivered it very much on time, ahead of schedule, and to the full satisfaction of our customer. So hopefully we'll do another $3 billion of the same.
Yes, I have a two-part question. I asked you guys earlier, with the material you have we have seen on the F-15X, and there's these quad missile pilots. Can these be fitted into the advanced Super Hornet? And
there's what?
The quad pilots, there's four missile places for the
yes. I think I know what you're talking about. It's a high-level export missile on EGI. So this is something that we're of course studying. Some sort of request. It would have to be certified in Jet. From a certification issue, I don't think it would be a problem. It's just we'd have to go through the process to do it. But we've already had studies on it, if you will.
Okay, yeah. And the other part of the question is that the J-ATM missile is coming into pipelines. So do you foresee problems or timetable issues in that? Could it be included in the Super Hornet bid, or is it still so far off that we have to do it until further notice?
So that's one of those topics where the customer can make the request for it, but given the timing, it probably, it's up to the government, but it's hard to offer something that's not physically done yet. We don't want to promise anything we can't deliver. So we are it's on the roadmap for Super Hornet. And then if the customer wants it in the future, they can request it too.
I think that officially weapons and sensors for a HX fighter are officially separate competition, which will be coordinated with the fighter and the fighter manufacturer. But they are in fact run separately.
Say that again, the sensors and the weapons?
The sensors and the weapons are in separate competition.
I wouldn't say that. I think we're have to offer a total package to include the sensors and the weapons.
Yep.
So it is one big offer, and for us, we're thinking it as one competition. So that's our understanding of how the criteria for the competition works. So everything in our offer includes the platforms, the associated sensors, and the associated weapons. So the customer has been pretty clear on kind of what the focus that they want and where the priorities are, and we have to meet those requirements. And that definitely includes a big weapons package.
We're talking about numbers. The existing Hornet package is about 63 airframes. Is it intended to be a like for like? Will it be the same number? And what about the split between
Those are still discussions we're having with the customer. So I can't really talk about specific numbers in what's being offered, but all of the single seat, the 2-seat, and the growler, obviously they're all part of the discussion and can be part of the package. The numbers, again, I can't discuss specific numbers, but I would assume we're going to definitely provide enough airplanes to meet the requirement to fulfill the capability. So it's really up, at the end of the day, how much the customer needs. We have a number that we'll provide, and we feel it will meet the requirement to fulfill the capability. I just can't get into specific numbers on the model mix or the total number here. That's just something that we can't discuss due to the competition sensitivities. To give like a reference to the mixes, if you look at like a normal U.S. Navy carrier airwing, you can see the composition of how the ratio is there. That kind of might give you an idea of kind of things we're looking at in terms of numbers.
And a quick thing about the refueling, you mentioned the ability to have air-to-air refueling. Is that offer specifically from a separate air-to-air refueling asset, or will it be sort of something like a buddy system?
It's a buddy system on the Super Hornet. That's what the Navy does now.